Hello everyone, and welcome to another live stream Redux highlight video where we review our some of our daily trades from our live trading room. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys a couple of trades that we took on October the 7th. First things first, crude oil popped up for us around 11 o'clock. In the morning. We were ready to take a short on it, and once we entered, we were in the position. A few minutes into the trade, the position was not moving towards our target, and it was mostly hovering around our entry point. It was getting more and more likely that it was going to hit our stopping point at 40 bucks a contract, or $400 that we were risking total for 10 contracts. This was a more aggressive entry as we did know that CL or crude oil was within this wider range, and there were some levels that the price might have wanted to retest. That's why we kept our risk as tight and as low as possible on this position, which we were very happy to see. A little bit later on, about 1 o'clock, CL crude oil was already out of the woods, out of the wide range, decided to go down, and we found an opportunity right as it was bouncing back for a really nice potential long. This one was a little bit of a quicker decision as we were looking on other indices and just noticed this one. Didn't have enough time to put a box around it, but the position was looking really good, and we decided to wait for our trigger criteria and enter it. So as soon as we got into this position, it immediately went towards our target, to the upside. We had a really nice, beautiful, tight stop on this trade. It was 5 ticks or 50 bucks a contract. In our case, $500 total for 10 contracts. As this trade was approaching our target closer and closer, still a little bit of ways away, there were two different ways you could play this. Since there was not much to stop this price from going up according to the pressure levels up above, you could have split your targets into two, because what you guys see there where our sell T1 target is, that's actually a designated target 2 according to our strategy. If there's nothing in the way, you can do just that as your only target. You'll end up making a little bit more profit that way. So as this trade was doing its thing and unraveling to the upside, we had a few people watching, and I thought it was going to be an excellent way to demonstrate with a live trade on how you can split your targets and secure a little bit of profit before you get to that ultimate or higher target. So what we decided to do here, albeit a little bit late, as you guys see that the position challenged the previous pivot and then started coming down, what I should have done is had the split target, the T1, right where you guys see it at 49.79. Before it did that top, we would have secured 5 contracts worth of profit at that level, and then whatever would have happened to the upside was going to be the target 2. Now, in addition to that, we also were already break even +1, covering our commission, bulletproofing this trade. So as you guys can see, we had to wait and retroactively try to get that T1 to hit after already started turning down. As you guys can see right there, the price came down very close to our break-even +1 stop, and then went back up and actually filled our 49.79 target 1. And at that point, we only had 5 contracts left on the table for both the stop and the target at 49.90 target 2. From that point on, the price went past that target 1 that we had, and I decided to put some markings on the chart just to kind of explain a little bit better the stats on this trade. That we had 15 pips from that first target, and then we were waiting for our second one to fill us, and the price was going up pretty quickly, so there was nothing really to stop it until it got to that point. It was about within a pip of filling the target with 5 contracts. As you guys will see, that it actually did fill it by piercing through the green line right there. So the coolest thing about this trade is actually, other than the profit itself and the filling of the targets according to plan and the small risk, was that right where we exited this trade, it was marked by our pressure level. That's where we picked our highest probability exit right there. And you guys can see me on the chart pointing down that the price is actually coming off of those highs in that moment around the area where we got out, and explaining that there was a pressure level there that we saw in our other charts that helped us kind of pinpoint where the target should be placed to have the highest probability of getting to it. Is it guaranteed that it's going to get to it? No, there's no guarantees in trading. Anybody tells you that they guarantee something, or that they know 100% that it's going to go there, or they know that they know the direction of the market, that's just simply impossible to predict. So best thing we can do is shoot for highest probability setups and targets and minimize our risk. So this is a perfect example within this trade of how it encompasses all these concepts into one really nice trade. So there you guys have it. So to sum up the day, we had 2 trades, both on crude oil. The first one was present $400, $40 a contract, and then we had our second trade, which were where we split our targets. 5 contracts here, 5 contracts on the second target. You guys can see on the crude oil chart on the upper right corner, T1 netted us $750, and T2 netted us $1,300. So all that with $50 per contract risk, and our daily P&L ended up being $1,650 bucks. So pretty good day, and we decided to wrap up the live stream, and yeah, and we're gonna see you guys, I guess, on Monday. So yeah, if you guys aren't aware, we have a live stream room going on each weekday from 9:30 a.m. to about 12, sometimes a little bit later depending on market conditions and how we're feeling. But yeah, come join us, come say hi, check out the rest of our videos, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Remember, keep it simple. Peace.